underway.
All right, thanks, Rachel. Doe and Monte Cristo here for our second match, and hey, it's Korea versus Australia. You've got Korea who, yeah, this is an exhibition match, but these guys are not here to have fun. They are here to win. They have put together an incredible team, and Australia's got their work cut out for them, man. I mean, what can you say?
Yeah, and Rachel asked a question on the desk to ZP asked the question, does he feel the connection to Australia? Well, I could say that we both live in Korea, and I feel the connection to South Korea.
I do too. I actually just married a lovely lady from South Korea, so yeah, I feel a little bit of a connection there. Hashtag no bias. But let's get things started, guys. We're going to Temple of Anubis for our first match here in our best of 3 between Australia and South Korea. And what can I say? I mean, it's going to be interesting.
It is going to be interesting, and a lot of these Australian players, 4 of them play on Tempo Storm, so
yeah,
they do play on a professional team. Same thing with all of the players from South Korea coming in, with of course Tyrong serving that coaching position on Africa Blue. But it would be hard at this point in time taking the South Korea player pool and imagining more of a dream team than what they're fielding.
Yeah, I mean, if you've watched any Apex League lately, you've seen these guys in action, aside from Tyrong, who's been coaching Africa Blue. They are so good. And kind of as a side note, too, it's actually Zunba's birthday today. So happy 19th birthday, you young child, you.
And also, he is currently the highest rated player in the ladder out of all players here at the Overwatch World Cup at number 8 right now.
Yeah.
His skill rating's been hitting the solo queue hard, even while he's been here in America. And Arhan will be going on the Genji, so typically Arhan going to play more of the projectile DPS. Eska known for his McCree, but also he is on his team also the Mei player. So.
Man, Arhan and Eska together on the same team. This is just,
it's the dream.
If you know the Korean scene, you know this is pretty awesome stuff. Looks like Hey Katie gonna try to catch a glimpse of things early on, actually sticking with the Widowmaker. We see this once in a while on offense at Temple of Anubis. See if you can pick up anyone early on.
Actually going to get
they know he's there
by an icicle immediately, and it's kind of an awkward composition because they've got. Well, we'll see how much damage they can get done with the poke. See if they can pick off Jae Hong.
Now Jae Hong on that end a little bit. Well, but he gets eliminated by Miro, who's immediately all over that Widowmaker. Probably going to see a swap there. Aron getting onto the point right away. Genji v Genji. We'll see if he can take him out in the building there. Yep, there goes Yuki, and already South Korea doing pretty well, keeping Australia off the point.
Yeah, good reaction immediately by South Korea, identifying the Widowmaker threat. When we talk about Miro, we talk about him maybe being the best Winston player in the world from the teams we've spoken to or over there, such as Envy and Rogue. When you play against him, it's very frustrating because he's so good at timing his engages and getting out that it's very, very hard to actually kill him.
Well, that's the thing. He just knows his limits so well. As we see him go in after Kura there, Miro just, like you said, knows when to go out, and he doesn't really need to worry about that right now. Pops a Primal Rage just to finish off Yuki. Knows the damage ranges as well on that character so well. And Australia just having no chance here, getting on the point. Miro going deep here in this defense, but yep, time to go back. Do a little bit of damage to Lucio on the way out, maybe. Or just kill him. You could just kill him. Eska with the right click, that works too.
Yeah, finishing it off. And Miro doing a great job of just hunting down Yuki on the Genji. Arhan about to have that Dragon Blade. Yuki with his already up. So we'll see if they can make the Nano Blade combo work. But South Korea is going to have the same tools to work with in just a few seconds.
If you're a Genji, though, I mean, Winston is kind of your kryptonite in a lot of cases. And when that Winston is being played by Miro, you're going to have a little bit of trouble here. Eska, though, has a Blizzard available, going to drop it in the choke right off the bat. Going after Hey Katie, who switched over to the Tracer a little while ago, and immediately South Korea just pushing Australia back. Only Turmo living to tell the tale for the moment. Nope, he's dead too.
Well, it was over.
Nobody lives to tell only we live to tell the tale, Monte Cristo.
That's right. There's no going back to their leader to recount the horrors.
I don't think so. We're just the neutral observers here. We'll write the history books. Yuki over on the Pharah now. It's an interesting switch over. May want to change it. Okay, yeah, it looks like a change of mind. And not a lot of time left for Australia. Only about 1:30 to make something happen here. They've got the sound barrier. Can they maybe use that to just bum rush the point? Hey, Katie on the Roadhog now as well.
Yeah, Australia going for a beefy composition here.
Yeah, just trying to live.
Just power their way through and live on the point.
But they're being funneled right where South Korea wants them, though. I think Zunba was looking for a Graviton Surge, finds it now. And where's the follow-up? Jaehong firing into that crowd as well, too. Tyrong And you know what? Who even needs DPS players? Your tanks and supports can get all the kills. Yeah, that's fine.
Wow,
I like that.
Right there, they set themselves up for an extremely good Graviton surge. Australia caught while they were trying to rotate up into the high ground, all clumped up. So multi-man surge makes it easy. Eska going to have that blizzard.
I mean, you gotta
next push here, which is going to be one of the last of the game.
You kind of wonder what they were wanting to do. It looked like they maybe just wanted to go down the middle, but they did kind of get funneled this way. They're taking the high ground now, but they get cut off by the ice wall. Turmo still has that Graviton surge. Meanwhile, Blizzard does go down from Eska. South Korea trying to find a way to take out the rest of the team, and it looks like they find it. Yeah, everybody just grouped up. Zunba with that high charge, doing tons of damage on the Zarya. Not much to say. I mean, South Korea just manhandling Australia right now.
Well, Doa, at this point in the game, as we head down into our last 15 seconds, Australia has gotten 1 elimination on this map so far compared to 83.
Congratulations to
South Korea.
Turbo for that 1 elimination. Jaehong, there's the kill on the Kura. Boosting up Miro, that's the person I would want to give the nano boost to. As he goes in, gets a couple, Aron with the cleanup, there's the Primal Rage. Blizzard on the point as Australia tries to take it, but we're into overtime already. And as the kills come in, another Graviton surge for Zumba at the end. A couple more kills for Australia right at the end of that map, but in the end, it will be 6-100 right now. South Korea versus Australia. Doesn't get much more one-sided than that, does it?
I mean, Australia was somewhat close to taking point A on that last push. They did pick up 5 out of their 6 eliminations, but that is a shocking statistic, frankly. Also, 21.6k damage done from Korea compared to 12,000 done from the side of Australia.
I mean, look at Zumba there. Is at 19-0 so far on that Zarya. Eska's 20-0 on the Mei. Miro 21-0 on the Winston. I don't know. I don't know what you can do if you're Australia. I mean,
it's rough, Doa.
It is rough. We knew this one was going to be a little bit on the perhaps less than even side, but
well, it's rough for Australia too because this is just such a horrendous group.
It is the hardest team
difficult.
maybe to come up against here at this tournament. Well, certainly looking like it so far.
Yeah, then you also have to deal with Finland and Chinese Taipei in this group too, so
yeah, it's a tough group.
It's about as tough of a group as you could ask for.
Yeah, Finland versus Korea later, man. That's going to be a great match. But we'll see if Australia can get anything going on the defense tier. And the only hope they have of continuing this map would be to full hold Korea, which at this point looks like it might be pretty difficult. There we go. So South Korea on the offense now. Eska swapping over to that Tracer, which is a pretty common choice for him. We see him on the Tracer. We see him on the McCree a lot of the times too. Aron sticking with the Genji. No shock there.
So Australia, they're gonna go more for the tank composition, which is how they ended that map more or less. Although we did see the switch over onto the Tracer for Australia for Hey Katie. Gonna go back onto the Roadhog now.
I like the Roadhog. I mean, if you can just get those single picks, if you can just take somebody out of the fight before it even begins, it gives you a chance.
It's also very difficult if Eska stays on the Tracer to really do anything to Australia. You're not gonna burst down one of those targets with the Tracer. You're going to be annoying, but the amount of healing that you've got on the Australian composition should mean that you are able to survive and try and land one of those hooks.
Yeah, refs can block a lot of those left clicks from Genji coming in, so won't be charging that as fast. Jaehong already looking for some kills on the Ana, has to avoid the Winston as he fights on the defensive, but they're just going to walk right in. Aron with a kill already. Miro getting aggressive on the Winston too, and Jaehong taking the high ground on the side, more or less untouched. Miro jumping onto the point at half health, but he's getting support, and with Zumba and Aron getting those kills already, things are looking pretty good for South Korea. Getting a bit of time on the point already. Miro has that Primal Rage, and he's going to jump right to spawn to try to make sure nobody gets back. What are you going to do when Miro's in your face already? Well, the answer is going to be not much, and South Korea going to take Temple of Anubis right here. 7:05 left on the clock. That was
55 seconds on the take, Doa.
Australia got 1 kill in that round, so the final total there is 119-7.